Hey YouTube, another video from Exit Strategy. Welcome. Today I want to talk to you guys about the narcissist stare. And when I talk to you about the narcissist stare, we're going to talk about the narcissist stares that you were not involved with. We're just talking generally. General narc stare. And know that you are going to be made aware that it is a such thing as a narcissist stare, exclusively apart from the ones who abused you, who you were in direct proximity with in a relationship, family dynamic, business partner, co-worker. We're just going to talk in general because I'm here to enlighten you guys on the fact that these stares that you once upon a time thought were just you making things up, you were imagining, you were on the impression that you were probably a little paranoid. You were thinking that maybe that person was in deep thought and they wasn't staring at you. I'm here to tell you they were. They stare at you not even knowing you. They stare at you not even have happened upon you maybe once or twice. I'm going to give you case in point. Let's take the gym. Let's take the exercise gym. You all here may go to a membership. You may have a gym membership. I don't know. But let's say the ones of you that do have a gym membership, now you're going to realize that these stares that you're met with every time you go to the gym, you're casually working out, you're looking up every now and again, casually looking around, monitoring your surroundings as human beings should. You are monitoring your surroundings, which is innate to every human being. It's just a consciousness. And some of us, we don't pay attention to a lot of things around us. And you have that type of person too. They just minimize everything. They just tune everything around them out. And that's not really a wise way to be either. Because God gave you an innate nature of intuition. He's given you an innate nature of just being conscious. And when you dumb that consciousness down, it can actually work against you. And you can be hyper vigilant too, which a lot of us who have awakened from this atrocious abuse have went on to be hyper vigilant. Now, because you're hyper vigilant doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. If it's in the extreme case on a regular basis, I don't think it's going to serve you well, because you will become fixated on the idea that you are just vigilant. And so you'll right way try to ward it off. You would try to do stuff to purposely make yourself not be in tune. But if you can do this with a healthy balance, and the healthy balance for me is when I go out and about, let's take the gym for example, this narcissist stare that I'm talking about, you're not paranoid, you're not crazy, you're not making up things, you're not being excessive. You are just casually observing because of your vibration, your essence. God tunes you in to things that don't mean you any good. He's plugging you in to awareness. And when you look up, or I look up, there are specific eyes that are on me all the time. Now, you and I as empaths and chosen ones, we don't believe we don't think we're all of that, but we know we're that. We know we're this. We know we're what we are. We're okay with whatever we know ourselves to be, if that makes sense to you. Because self-awareness and authenticity, all of this stuff goes hand in hand. It makes you be able to go to the gym. It makes you be able to focus on what you're there for. It makes you be able to casually Observe your surrounding. Nod your head if if the situation warrants that. But you're not in there to fraternize. You're not in there to make friends. You're trying to get your mental, physical body in shape to feel your best so you can live your best. And if you meet a few friends along the way, then that's fine. But you don't need the friends that most people are in gyms, most people are in organizations, most people are in clubs, golf clubs, tennis clubs, bowling clubs. See, empaths, we don't get into those. We don't get into those jars of get along to go along to get along. We probably have in times past, but we can do without it. Take it or leave it. And so this stare that you get, you may have thought in times past you were overreacting. Don't ever talk yourself out of what your intuition tells you. That's my favorite thing to say. Don't argue with your intuition. The first thought that comes to your mind, man, these people are staring at me for seemingly no apparent reason. This is you. Right then and there. Don't argue with that. Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that, and you just go on to do your workout. You just continue to do what you're doing. You do your set. You go to the water fountain. You may casually look around and know, and lo and behold, this person or these people, a lot of times they're in groups. They'll get in threes. They'll stand in the corner. All of them will be fixated on you. It's a silent pact that they have together. Narcissists flock together. They run in packs. And it's an unspoken camaraderie or camaraderie. It's an unspoken camaraderie that they have. And so when you see this, you look up after that water fountain, get a couple of drinks of water, you look up, you just continue to keep going. You can give them a stare like this. You can keep going. You can just keep moving. Now, this is something that's going to rent space in your head. It has to. And the reason why it needs to rent space in your head, because just like they are doing the math, you are doing the math. You are being made aware of where your enemies are. This is the way it has to be. And enemies, I use it strong. It's a strong emphasis I put on that. These are your enemies. These are your arch enemies. They don't even know you, but they have formed an allegiance in their head, in their groupings, blind leading the blind. It's an unspoken pact. It's an unspoken initiation that these people that have the same mindset have recruited one another for your demise. You say, what demise, Mochismo? People don't know me. What are they going to do to me? They don't even know where I live. Mind you me, the groups, the packs that they are in, they are going to go out in grand style. They're going to grab little pieces of intel. They're going to see who you are acquainted with. They're going to move around. Before you know it, and unbeknownst to you, narcissists know more about you than you think, and not even knowing you. They have never formally introduced themselves to you. But this stare, mind you me, this stare is already indicated to you that this is a potential arch enemy. Now, there are a few cases where some people will stare at you and they will be they may just casually admire you. But you'll know the difference. You'll know the difference. Because there are fortunately people that can resonate with empaths and chosen ones. They can see and sense and feel your good nature. That pisses the narcissist off even more when they see somebody come, gravitate to you, and they have a light-hearted, hearty conversation with you. Narcissists hate peace. They hate harmony. They hate wholesome camaraderie. Everything good the narcissists hate. Everything pure, true, sound, ethical, moral, noble. They hate it. This is subtle stuff, man. And I really want you guys to get this. And my whole premise for telling you about this narcissist stare is understand that this is a blessing for you. When you see this stare, don't be disheartened. Don't be dismayed. Don't be discouraged. Don't get down in the dumps. Because guess what I want you to realize? God wants you to see this. He wants you to see this because he wants you to realize you are chosen. You are set apart. You are different. You are something unique within you. You are unique by the way you move. You're unique by the way that you speak. You're unique by the way that you're silent. Once you capture how unique you are, if you can sit here and agree wholeheartedly that the narcissist picked you because you had something of worth, of value, of substance, it was your authenticity. When they stare at you, this is a gentle reminder that you haven't lost your swag. This is a reminder that you haven't lost your mojo. This makes them mad, man. And we're not out here to make people mad. We're not out here to make people envious of us. But I'll tell you what we are out here to do, to claim what the devil took. We want our stuff back. Never mind the temporary, superficial, tangible things, stuff. We don't want our memorabilia back like O.J. Simpson. We don't want that back. We want us back. We want us back. I just want to gently remind you guys today on something different, that this narcissist stare is nothing to be offended by. This is going to happen. This is going to happen to you throughout your life in one case or another, here or there. May not be all the time, may not be constant, but when and if it does happen, get yourself together. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't be taken back by it. Don't be caught up in emotions and mean mugging them back. It's not necessary. Because if you have peace in you, don't allow other people's chaos to get you stirred up. This is easier said than done, but when you spend time by yourself and you isolate and you start realizing, I got a lot of catching up to do. I gotta get my house together. I gotta clean up. I gotta mow the lawn. I gotta do some cleaning around here. I got rooms I need to straighten up. I got junk in my house I need to take care of. There is so much impasse that when you sit there, once you get past the moping stage, you get past the grieving stage, I empathize. I know it may take months, and some of us it takes years. And you see yourself making so much progress. You may be cramming and binging on videos and YouTube content creators, and all of a sudden you find that this is a drag. And because you say subconsciously, man, I didn't sign up for this. It's like I'm sick of having to do all this mental work and learn about these monsters. You go through this. It's this tug of war that you play with yourself. But I'll tell you, it's all worth it in the end, man. Because the greater you is just under your fingertips. You just got to reach out and grab it. You got to start where you are. You have to continue to will yourself to be a better person because of this atrocious experience. It doesn't get done by itself. Think of it as think of it like this. It's a physical therapy situation. You got injured. You got injured, and you know that you don't want to sit in that chair and not walk again. So you're going to do whatever it takes to rehabilitate you in a very, very sincere, real way. You don't have to rush, because I know a lot of us want to rush and get past all of the mental anguish. And so we binge on video, we do this, we do that, and we do all the things that we think are going to just super accelerate our healing. It's not going to happen overnight. And thank God it's going to be some work involved. Because when you work towards it, you own it. It belongs to you, and nobody can take it away from you. Nobody can take credit for it. You good all by yourself, man. Just stay with the clan. Stay with the empath clan. The chosen one clan. Stay connected. If you have to take some time away from videos, do that for you. You owe no one no explanation. You owe nobody no answers. You don't have to validate anybody. Be real with you though. Be sincere with you. When you having your ups and downs, your progress and your digressing, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 3 steps forward, 1 step back, 10 steps forward, 2 more steps forward. Don't measure your worth by your progress. Your worth is already there. You just have to get back to you. It's going to take some time. I read comments and stuff from other content creators platform, and I'm just speaking to that right now. So in the very quiet place of your heart, you have to realize if you have some peace there, you can capture that peace for 15, 20 minutes a day. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it, because that is what's going to pay dividends when you go out here in this treacherous environment of these wolves and vultures. Like as I told you before, this weather is changing here. We're about to get good weather outside. People are going to be out. They're going to be out and about in big groups and big crowds. So you guys are going to have to be very, very alert. And it's unfortunate that we have to watch the way we move in many respects because we have this newfound information. But the blessing is that so many people are dealing with this and don't know what it is that they're dealing with. So that's the blessing you and I have. We don't have to do it. We don't have to get in these entanglements in vain. We can see them from afar. And once we do, in many cases, endeavor a relationship or friendship, in no time at all, in the entry levels, we are able to detect that this is no damn good for where we're trying to go. And we immediately are able to unlatch and disengage. Leave them on red. Leave them on red. Don't give them a memo. Whether it's friend, family, intimate partner, business partner. We don't have time to play face with this. And so, gentle reminder to you guys, man, the narcissist stare is there to remind you that you are all that. You are worth what you are worth to you. You're worth what you were worth when they met you. And when they stare at you like that, be it total strangers, that's a reminder to you that you still have what the devil tried to take. So be of good cheer, guys, and I want you guys to enjoy the rest of the week. I'll be back soon. That being said, bless.